Hello everyone, this is the Immediate here with another video. Hope everyone is doing alright, hope everyone is doing okay. So today I want to talk about pretty much my first multiplayer experience and how everything developed all the way from there. I remember the first multiplayer game I ever played was the Diddy Kong Racing, and this was an N64. We had some neighbors at that time when I was quite younger, and they just got the N64, and I mean it was just the most amazing thing I had seen at that point in time. They had Mario Kart, and we had another neighbor that had the Super Mario as well, but that wasn't multiplayer. But the neighbor who were just pretty much living next to us, they had the Mario Kart, they had the Diddy Kong Racing, and they had the 007. So it was just amazing. I mean, at that point in time, most of the adults played the 007. I never really got a chance to play it because nobody really dropped the controller for me to play the 007. But in most situations, I was able to get a chance to play Diddy Kong Racing, and the multiplayer was just amazing. It was the most fascinating thing ever. And growing up, for an individual who loves to draw, I would always just draw some of those characters in that game, and it was just the most amazing thing. Playing Conker's Challenge, playing Icicle Pyramid, the Banana Run, and all those different game modes, it was just the most spectacular thing. And then going on from there all the way onto the first age of multiplayer gameplay online, which is just crazy and amazingly spectacular. I mean, it's just looking at how far video games have come from the early stages of multiplayer all the way up till now. I mean, when it comes to 3D gaming. And I believe my first multiplayer online game was the Halo Combat Evolved. The first time I ever got that game, I was in technology class in high school, and I just, the teacher stepped out, and I was just hearing people playing this game with all this shooting sounds, and everybody was just like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" And I was just wondering what is going on. Why are people screaming? Why are people shouting? And then I turned around and I just saw this amazing game, and everybody was just riding in buggies and just shooting on each other and just playing, going crazy about it. I was like, wow, what game is that? And the kid told me, was like, it's Halo. And I was like, Halo? The Xbox Halo? I was like, yeah, it's Halo. Come on, you want one? I was like, how am I supposed to get this game? Like, what do you mean you want one? And it was like, you have a USB drive, right? And I said, yeah, I have a flash drive. So the guy handed me his flash drive. And no. He didn't hand me his flash drive. I actually handed him my flash drive. And he logged out of the game and copied the entire Halo Combat Evolved file, which was about like 1 point something gigs at that time. He copied the entire file on the way up to my flash drive. And when he copied the file, I was like, huh, just that easy. So it showed me, was like, hey, just get into the game, click this, open it, and then just join the LAN party. So I just joined the LAN party. I could see almost everybody in my high school on that game. And he was like, okay, this is the one where we are right now in this classroom. So pretty much every classroom where maybe they had a substitute teacher, or nobody is in there, or their teacher stepped out, or their teacher is just chilling, everybody just got on Halo and was playing Halo. It was either everybody was doing Halo or everybody was on MySpace. So it was one of those two things. So in most situations, the guys are playing Halo and the girls are on MySpace. And I don't think Facebook was, Facebook was still cooking then, so it wasn't really a thing. But yeah, and I got on Halo and it was just crazy. We played it every single day. I mean, it was so intense to the point where I always wanted to go to my computer class, because we knew that when we go in there, and I was really good at, using the Adobe programs and a lot of programs and softwares that we learned in that class. So I get my work done quicker and faster. So as soon as I'm done, I just go on and do that. And because our school blocked a lot of programs on the internet, we ended up playing LAN in most situations, unless somebody got a VPN of some sort. But we always played LAN, and it was just incredible. And then one day when I got home, and I told my older brother, I was like, "Hey, I got this game called Halo," and he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Let me see. I've seen it before." He told me he's seen it before. He explained everything. So, and he had a laptop, and well, I really didn't have a laptop as per se, but my sister had one, and then of course my dad had a laptop as well. So we ended up deciding we're just gonna play a three-player LAN between my older brother, my younger brother, and myself. It was the most crazy thing. It was just so amazing. I was in the office. My older brother was in the living room where the TV is, and so is my younger brother. And we were just playing each other from there, and it was just crazy amazing. It was just the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. And then from there, I think the next multiplayer game, as the evolution of multiplayer moved on, was the Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer. And that was also amazing because I believe we had just bought was it a PS3? I don't even know. Yeah, I think we bought a PS3, and we bought the Modern Warfare, and then later on bought the Modern Warfare 2. And that game was just so spectacular. I mean, it was like the modern age of multiplayer gameplay. The graphics, everything, the cinematics, and the ability to just, people just communicate, talking with the radio and the audio channels. It was just incredible. And of course, I stopped playing that game once it got invaded heavily by hackers. Because as soon as Modern Warfare 2 launched, Infinity Ward or whoever was in charge of that game stopped paying a lot of attention to Modern Warfare 1, so a lot of hackers were able to invade. And the same thing, of course, happened to Modern Warfare 2 later on in the future as another game launched. So I played that a lot of times, and then I got into FIFA Online, and I started learning about all these free MMO games. As soon as I got my own laptop, I started learning about all these free 3D games online, and I pretty much went from console gaming straight onto PC gaming from then on, because I realized there are lots of companies out there who are willing to launch games for free and let you play it for free, or you can get trials for free. So I decided to go that route because it was much affordable and a lot more cheaper. And I went on there and I started playing. I played FIFA Online, and then I heard about the game called Global Agenda. Now, a lot of these games that I'm mentioning are shut down by now, and then of course we ended up playing Need for Speed World. And after a while, after a lot of those games started getting demanding, then I decided, you know what? I think I need to upgrade my PC, and that is pretty much how I got into looking at computers and understanding how computers work internally. I've always known about computers, but that was what made me go into depth about knowing about performance and utility and all those things, because I started getting interested in higher and more demanding games. And all the way fast forward till today, when I play games like Overwatch, games like Warframe, even FIFA, and a lot of these games, since we now have different multiple PC client for games such as Steam, Origin, or the Uplay icon, the Uplay store, and even Battle.net accounts and all those things. And it's been a wonderful journey. I would say it's been an amazing one. Just looking back and see how multiplayer gaming has evolved. And I believe that will be it for this video. Let me know in the comment section how and what your multiplayer experience was. What was your first multiplayer gameplay, and how do you feel, how do you imagine it will evolve in the future? Feel free to like and subscribe. Don't forget to do those, and also turn on your notification button. This is DA Media signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.